This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on last season's national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Championship at stake. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone.
He steps out at the 20, trying to make something happen that costs the offense 5 yards of field position.
To the air, it's Johnson. He escapes the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
We go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. There's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral it for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Sun Devils are going to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, ASU. They strike first in this national title bout. The national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone in media.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner falls on the ball to maintain possession, avoiding a crucial turnover.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Red Raiders come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Scanning the field, it's Hammond. He's got a receiver wide open here. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Texas Tech, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop, give this hot offense to football back.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
All right, defense. Let's get a stop.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Looking to scramble. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag in the play. We'll check that out. That's a costly penalty. Offense gets a new set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Back's got it again. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First down and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Johnson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Now here he goes. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking to throw here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Looking for a man. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quick throw, testing the middle. This time it's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
Oh my. Oh my God, bro. No way.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Fuck.
Well, this is what's so dangerous about this offense.
Killed me.
They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't quite make it. He stopped short at the 2-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
They're going to throw on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete.
Keep a spy on his motherfucking ass.
And the replay booth has
We keeping.
Stop and
Hello.
another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem.
Good defense.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a
terrible
strong
pick.
leg. I'm surprised here he's able to
On
put
that
3 points up
bullshit,
here for the
bro.
offense.
And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out
Hate
there.
that I gotta waste timeouts because it won't let me freaking.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
That diving shit is
Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've flipped ends of the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Throws out the stiff arm. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Looking to throw. It's Hammond. With the catch, it's Williams. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on the quarterback with 3.
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Red Raiders. A tough
Good.
run all the way to the end zone.
Way to bring him in, coach. True
Chris,
freshman.
all week I wondered if this back might
True
get loose
freshman.
and come up with a big play.
Big
on
ass
offense.
nigga.
The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed
All right,
and was able to
defense.
take it to the end zone.
We need to stop before they get in the motherfucking red zone. Of course. He's done for the game. Of course.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Direct snap to the back. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Running play call on 3rd and short. He's found some room at the 45. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. The Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That running back picks up a big gain, but I want to give credit to the offensive line. Did a really nice job there up front of being able to communicate, get on the same page, create that crease in the defense, and it made it very easy for the back to pick up the first down and then big yards on the back end.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. They're going to run it. First down, looking for more now. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
To the air, it's Johnson. He escapes the pocket. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Well, the offensive line has got to do a better job of accounting for players on the second and third level. They do a good job with the defensive front, but the strong safety sneaks by him and comes up with a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. That one is
Shit's so fucking lame.
right there.
Doing that bullshit.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble.
Oh, that's on me. That's on me. I need to be controlling somebody. That's on me.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
The quarterback will just sneak it now. Now he's stopping him on that line. Touchdown, Arizona State. He
Fuck,
says
man. You gotta get a stop.
That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Dropping back, it's Hammond. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Catch made wide open way downfield.
Boy, the tight end here just gets lost in coverage. Quarterback does a good job of kind of working through his progressions. He sees that tight end, his eyes light up, makes a great throw and a big game for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. We'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Trying to run it. It's Burrell. End zone ahead. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of play. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment before this important play. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Swarm with a pass rush. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So on 4th down, the decision is to try out the field goal team.
Oh my God.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
You know, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. That pass is caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Butler. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. 29. It's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure you can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He didn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back, it's Johnson. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And the defense will call timeout here. The age-old practice of trying to ice the kicker. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The Red Raiders looking to run some tempo here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That gain moves the ball out the field at 25.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Russell, third down play coming up after that run. To throw, it's Hammond. Caught over the middle, it's Carter. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Not able to connect, incomplete. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to throw again. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Finds room at the 30.
I like my white boy out there. I like him out there.
Just like that, they're in scoring position.
Yes, sir.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, They spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
They trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
He escapes the pocket. Oh, they go him again.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
That one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Arizona State offense comes back on the field.
All right.
They'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up there.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all, the national championship.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Fights through a tackle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Back to throw. It's Johnson. He's running out of time here. Wide open downfield. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team.
Why does it do this? Why does it do this?
The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. The 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Design quarterback run. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He's got it on a crossing route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
And the Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff, running with purpose. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Sun Devils are in the red zone. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a pretty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Touchdown, ASU. This offense really clicking. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Receiver makes the catch. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the Red Raiders hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Hammond. Caught near the sticks, it's Williams. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a big gain. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And the Red Raiders trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They need a touchdown here, down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This passing game is on fire today. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What bullshit.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Looking to scramble. Oh, he escapes.
They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
It looked to me like the defense was surprised that the free safety was able to sneak up in there and come up with that nice sack.
Here comes 3rd and long, giving up
Good
that
fucking
sack.
spy, boys.
Challenge for the offense. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead.
Way to get your
Here we go.
hands
The
on it.
national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Back to pass. It's Johnson.
Let's go!
The defense has got him a huge stop at the stage of the game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a one-possession game they'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side.
Oh my God!
Downfield.
Bro.
This is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the 1st down marker
There's
is
no
on 4th and
way.
long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know.
There's
they
no
gotta
way.
prevent the receiver from getting to the marker. They're unable to do it here.
And that'll do it. You have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year
Man,
long. They've had
fuck.
some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them.
Oh,
and
my-
outfitting a close.
Man, fuck, dude. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Okay.